Hey guys, it's Grayson here with Our Full-Time Adventure. Ashley's behind the camera. Usually it's the other way around, but today we're doing something that I know how to do. My buddy and I, Sebastian from You, Me, and Moosey, building a platform for the truck camper. So the Cirrus was made for all trucks, but they didn't realize that the cab of the newer Fords is 2 inches higher than a lot of the other trucks, so we need to build a platform so it sits on so it doesn't hit the roof. Whole thing. But we're here at Lowe's. We love Home Depot. We like Home Depot the most, but Lowe's will work because it's closest to where we're at right now. So we're gonna show you guys what we got here so far. We have 3 4x4 by 8 foot long fence posts. So what I would deem them as. And we're going to put them in the bed in a strategic way. It's gonna make the camper sit up higher. What's under there now is like 2x10s, and it's definitely not high enough. We think that with this, as well as having 1/2-inch plywood on top, and then later down the road, if we can't find it today, we're gonna get probably like 1/2-inch rubber that's kind of tough so it doesn't slide around. We think with all that together, it'll sit high enough to where it won't hit the cab. Because right now it doesn't hit the cab unless we hit like a nice bump. We've got like this much room between it. Ashley will put a picture here. Yeah, it's very close, as you guys just saw. Kind of take your breath away when you hit a big bump. But it's kind of funny because sometimes we hit a big bump and it like all goes together and doesn't hit, but like ding ding, it's an aluminum cab. So after a while, aluminum kind of, so we're gonna try.
We're hoping there's no dents when we take it off. Trying to get all of this wood in here without scratching everything. Such a fun task. All right, the rest is gonna get strapped onto the roof somehow.
Watch, just tip it out. It's gonna make.
All right, guys, we got the wood off the roof. We're here with Sebs. Wait.
I'm Mrs. Sebastian. Sebastian Piazza Sculpture.
That's what it is. Ashley's gonna put that here.
That's the
This is Moosey. Is it Moosey? This is Moosey. And here's Woodsy, our wood.
Live and ready. So we're just gonna build this platform out of some 4x4 posts with a deck.
He's
And
only
we're gonna
laughing.
wedge it into place. That's all it needs to know. You'll see as it goes.
How do you feel about that?
Okay, good enough.
The man who taught me the crow's foot. Let's show him.
The crow's foot. It's the only way to have an exact
I've never
point.
seen a crow's foot with 2 toes, but it works.
It worked.
All right, guys. So basically what we just did was measure these posts to 81. Literally cut that, or measure that to 81, cut it to 81. Pretty simple process. Right, Sebastian?
Super easy.
Super easy. We are using Deck Plus Lifetime Guarantee Tan Star Bait. Here we go for the last one. Centering it, the last post on 2 feet. Not 2 feet like your feet, but 2 feet like the feet. Guys, it's done, kind of.
Almost done.
Almost done. 75%? 85. 85% done. 65. Sebastian says. We're gonna stick it in the bed and see how it works / fits.
The boards.
How did you do that with the gravel? No, I agree. That's nice and tight. I need to move over this way now, right?
No, perfect. Front. I mean, we're gonna want to.
Put this 2x4 here to keep it from shifting side to side. This is going nowhere. See that? It also made it so we can actually put the tailgate on if we wanted to. So, what's up, guys? We're back. Platform's finished. We're gonna see if the truck camper fits.
It should, it's measured.
We left a 1/4 of an inch on each side, so this truck camper is not going to move. It's It's not moving. 2x4s are in there. This whole platform is not moving. And Sebastian actually pointed out that when summer comes around next year, we can remove those middle pieces we put in. I don't know if I filmed that part. And actually store skis under here. And store your snowboard. And store your stuff under there.
Because there's
not
a
that we
piece
have
of
any
wood
of those
over there.
items, but we can store them.
Breaker bar.
Yeah, we can store a breaker bar. So we're gonna see if this truck camper fits. We have a 1/4 of an inch on each side.
So let's
We
see.
think. So we're gonna see if it fits.
It's pretty tight.
But that's kind of what we want because we do plan to off-road like we did with our 5th wheel, but with the truck camper. So
Yep.
yeah.
You're on! We're not out of the woods yet. You were fine here. Is it rubbing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, that's what this is. It's sticking out. You need to fall forward to pick it up. So as we were backing in, we realized that the screw under here is sticking out, so we're gonna fix that first. We don't have too much room here.
Oh, it's gonna clip, baby. See that front?
You're in.
How's that 2x4 in the front?
24 is 12 feet.
Look at all that
Track back is
room.
11.8. Okay.
No, you can't. But look at it anyways.
40 divided by 12.
No, you give it to me.
I don't look like doing this right now. What is that?
Brayden wanted to say hi to you guys. Hello.
Give you a little wrap up of this video. What happened? Well, Ashley and I went to the store. 3 4x4x8s. Those like fence posts. We did treated because they probably might maybe get wet. We're not sure. We put a piece of plywood on top of that, which was 4 feet wide, 8 feet long. Sebastian cut it at 81 inches. That was just yellow pine. And we can actually still stick a tailgate on there. He then took the piece of plywood, put 4x4 on each side, one in the middle. I don't know the exact measurement of how it was put, but it was put every 2 feet, right? One.
center.
It was centered on 2 feet
The board's 4 foot
because the board's 4 foot across. Yeah. So then we used Starbit decking screws, 2.5 inch long, to put them together to make it the simple terms to screw them together. And you have to use deck screws because why? Because they don't rust out.
Use drywall screws.
Because if you use drywall screws, they're gonna rust out. We put 2x4 across. It actually didn't. It was like a bump stop, but it actually used the bump stops on the camper against the against the front end of the bed before it actually hit the 2x4. And on the sides, 2x10s
up against the
that act as a wedge.
Yeah,
so,
so
it
it's
stayed
tight
tight.
against the camper and the bed, so it doesn't move at all.
It is so tight that we have a 1/4 inch on each side, and you kind of have to wiggle the camper to
As
get it
you
in
saw.
perfectly, as you guys saw, and that's what we
Unless you're
want
dead
because
on.
we don't want it moving at all. And obviously, we could have left an extra 1/4 of an inch, but that still leaves a 1/4 inch of play. So when I put these tie downs onto this platform, I could always extend it for me how I can, widen it if next time I want to, but we never take this out, so this is made to be an all-in-one piece, so we prefer it. Brayden wanted to, show himself in the video, but we made it to be an all-in-one piece so it wouldn't come apart or move because we are planning on going off-road with it. So we hope you guys enjoyed this video. Very simple thing to make, very fast. It costs about $100 and very simple thing to make. If you got 2 people, it's a lot easier, especially when someone's got a background in construction. Yes, I did construction with Sebastian, but you call it subcontracting now. So I did subcontracting. I was learning. I was a grasshopper under the sensei. And, it's simple with 2 people. It's a lot easier to lift it up with 2 people. Thanks for watching. Make sure you hit the thumbs up. Make sure you hit your bell. Make sure you're subscribed.
And we'll see you in the next video. Bye!
Like a light.